Salute. It is QI unapologetically, once again, unapologetically QI entering back into the building. And yeah, I know I'm going live back to back. I should be doing recordings, but I'm being a little lazy. And I'm trying to mark a lot of things off my list. Trying to get the content done because the way things are moving, everything is, especially in the political realm, everything is moving so fast. Things are happening every day. Every day, business day, Trump is signing another executive order on the weekends. We get announcement of what's happening overseas. It's just a lot going on out here, and I'm just trying to keep, us, we the people, uh, informed. So one of my favorites, right? And I heard a lot of people say, and she's gaining approval of a lot of people, all political parties, of all races, of all sexes, and of all states here in the United States. But that is the Honorable, I say, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett out of Dallas, Texas. And we know we just had big news. Today is Dallas, Texas Day, I guess. We just had, breaking news with Yellow Beezy, and different things, and that's the area or region that Jasmine represents. However, Jasmine called out Trump for white supremacy, and it's according to the Atlanta Black Star, in a fiery Instagram live monologue posted on a Tuesday afternoon, Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett spoke out about the federal spending freezes ordered, then sort of rescinded by President Donald Trump, saying the country is fastly approaching a point of no return. A point of no return. This is white supremacy agenda, as Jasmine Crockett said, that was laid out in Project 2025. I call the Project 2025 the new Jim Crow 2.0, because it is just like it and even worse. A lot of the things that Trump is doing is unconstitutional, and it goes against the Constitution, in which we never thought we would see. But Trump is fast tracking us back into the past. I mean, and I'm gonna do a live. I got a live set up with artificial intelligence already taking jobs, and what that looks like. Now, you remember during Trump's campaign, he spoke about black jobs. At the time, it was funny. Like, what does he mean, black jobs? I mean, a lot of us who listened to the campaign, we laughed about it or whatever, not knowing that he really meant black jobs. He also stated that he was trying to set it up where he never that we would, like, the Christians would never have, the radical Christians would never have to vote again. Well, we see him putting a lot of those things in place and trying to take away the rights of women, the rights of black people, and etc. So this is not just a racial thing. It's an economic, and it's a gender and a race thing. So let me make that point that out, very clearly. It's even asked that a lot of the Republicans not vote, like, don't look at it like you're voting against, your party, the Republican Party. Vote for your better interest, vote for your survival, and vote for your livelihood. A lot of the Republican Senate and Congress are even running away from town halls because there's such an outrage at the Republican town halls, because they're saying that we didn't vote for this. This is not what we were told. This is not what you campaigned on. And calling them out as liars, thieves, and a lot of different things. They're calling out Elon Musk, and how Elon Musk is the biggest welfare queen, getting the majority of American hard-earned tax dollars, while America sits back and go hungry, and while they take away from the disabled, the elderly, and the veterans who are receiving Social Security or the government assistance, y'all like to say, who are receiving that, because even veterans benefits are classified in government assistance, and even veterans, disabled veterans, and all of that falls under DEI, DEIA, meaning diversity, equity, inclusion, access, like grants and a lot of different things. And I spoke about this before, but I just keep reiterating the points, because it's time for us to wake up and take action. It's not too late, because the Constitution is for we the people. This is a democracy. Trump wants to be a king and reign like Putin, forever, or for as long as he can, and then they appoint the next king. So do we want, like what Jasmine means by to the point of no end or no return, to the point of no return, is that if we allow it and continue to allow, like some of the, like one Democratic, a few, it was about six of them that voted, that could have voted against the spending free, against the spending, and we might have had to go through a government shutdown. But like Trump's first term in office, we went through several of them, and some people didn't even notice. So it just, like, I would rather go through government shutdown than to be oppressed forever, or a government shutdown. And they've called out, they've called this he's like the head of the Democratic Party, Chuck Schumer. They've called him out for pretending almost to be Democrat when he really has Republican views. So a lot of people are calling for not only Trump to be impeached, but they're all also calling for Chuck Schumer to be replaced. So back to the article. Okay, so Project 2025, Crockett told her followers, "We are headed for a full-on recession. This is not me being an alarmist. That is me trying to get you to pay attention." Among those listening, MAGA Nation, where Crockett is giving former Congresswoman Liz Cheney a run for her money. As the politicians they were most loved to hate. In fact, they account for the vast majority of comments on Crockett's post about the spending freeze were from MAGA. They're saying that, like, MAGA went in there under her post as usual, just like they're all in YouTube, all under chat, all under troll accounts and stuff in our chats. In our chats and different things, there's a big group of them, MAGA, trying to infiltrate like the beef sector right now, the sector that I currently currently reside, or currently have a channel there. My channel resides. So MAGA is all over, and not just MAGA, but you also have the Russian bots that are out here, and they give misinformation, which sounds good, and that's what these people went on. That's why they're so mad, because they went on all that sound good rhetoric, and they thought that it didn't mean them. They thought that they were exempt from the Project 2025, the Jim Crow 2.0, but later on to find out that it does include them. This is only like Project 2025 will only benefit Trump and his family, the rich and their families, which means just like over in England or the UK, it'll be ruled by kings, and at least England or the UK is just a little bit more democratic, like under a king rulership. But we don't want to be under a dictatorship like Russia. Like, if you just look it up, you don't want to live like the Russians do. Trust me. So it's time to take action. It's time to speak up, speak out, call your Congress people, call your local politicians, apply that pressure, because we hired these people. When you vote, you hire them. For the people, by the people. That's what democracy means. That's why we vote. Voting is our voice, and voting is important. Don't ever let nobody tell you that our votes don't count or voting is not important. Because if we don't stand up, take action, and do something about this now, then you will see. And a lot of people going to be, I wish. But those MAGA representatives were all under Jasmine Crockett's post, saying the most racist, sexist, or either both. Because most MAGA people, as you know, the studies say, they're either religious extremists, whether Christian, whether Muslim, or whatever. They're religious extremists, and a lot of them don't believe that women are objects and shouldn't have a voice. Or, and then under some of the religions, they think that their race is the only supreme race, or the white race is the well, my phone is currently overheating, so I'm gonna have to continue this later because it's not gonna let me be great.